What's going on, y'all? It's your boy E, the Real Consultant, and I just jumped off the porch of Dirty Good Bastard. Let's do it.
It's $1 million phone, know we really get it in. We just met on last week, tryna throw us what we spend in Miami.
All right, so we got E, the consultant, jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Nah, man, appreciate you pulling up on us today, too,
Definitely.
man. Yeah, so how you feeling today, too, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, I had a little issue getting up here earlier in the morning. I had popped my tire, but, you know, we still made it here.
Yeah, I was just telling you, I was checking out your Instagram. You showed the pictures. That tire was shredded, bro.
Facts, man. I was speeding. I was doing like 100 because I had woke up. I set an alarm for like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
My flight was for 5.
Oh, wow.
I'm doing 100 to the airport. I popped the tire on me. Yeah, man. I had to rebook a flight, but, you know,
Yeah.
here, God willingly.
Not only that, you still was early. Like, you still was earlier. Like, you know, I work with rappers all the time, man. So
Yeah.
it's like they be late as hell.
Nah,
so,
yeah, for sure.
so I appreciate you, you know, still
Most
making it, being on time and all that too, man.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah, man. Anything else you working on here in Atlanta? Or you in and out with it, or?
I'm in and out, man. In and out records, man. I'm in and out, handle business. Back to the city.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you're from Houston, right?
Yes, sir. Houston, Texas.
Okay. Born and raised?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, man, like, talk about, you know, what part of Houston you from and your upbringing and all that too, man.
Yeah, I'm from the southwest side of Houston, so the southwest of Houston.
Yeah.
I grew up in a Nigerian household, so my parents was very strict. My mom, I grew up single parent household, so my mom was very strict. She wanted me like to be super responsible, you know, be a doctor, you know, just, you know, that type. It's like a lot of people will relate to who's like Nigerian and know how Africans or even any culture is raised. They're very like very strict. But I was a rebellious kid growing up. Like I was rebellious. Like I listened to the rules, but I was always trying to find a way how to tweak. You know what I'm saying? How to tweak the rules to, you know, make it work in my favor.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's like some points you got to test the limits too, like to see what you can get away with, what you can't get away with too, man.
Facts.
And are you the only child, or you got other
I got
siblings?
a little sister.
Okay.
Little sister.
Okay.
She about like a year younger than me.
Gotcha, man. So, you know, growing up big brother, man, do you feel that responsibility, like, you know, protect your sister and all that?
For sure, most definitely, for sure. But kind of like my sister was kind of like mentally, she was kind of like more mature than me. I was kind of like the goofy, like, you know, like the goofy kid, like, you know, funny, trying to make people laugh. She was more on the serious level. I was more social. She was more conservative.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what were your hobbies as a kid? Like, what were you into growing up?
You know, everybody had basketball hoop dreams back in the day. Like, so most of the time I was hooping for real. That's when I was younger. This is like when I'm 12, 13, I'm hooping. I was really hooping, and that was it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you play in like high school and all that too?
Yeah, I played freshman year in high school, but I had injured my knee and I stopped playing. I wasn't really too big of a fan of like, cause the way the coaching staff was back in my school, like I wasn't really messing with the coaching staff, and I knew I wasn't going D1 or no, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. So I didn't want to just put all my energy and effort into it if I know I'm not finna, you know, go far with it. Understood,
man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you?
I would have to say I jumped off the porch at the age of like 15. That's when I really started just getting infatuated with money and just wanting to buy stuff for myself, wanting to do things by myself. Cause my mom was really kind of strict with the cheese. Like she wasn't really trying to spend too much. She was just very smart with her money financially.
Yeah.
So like I would ask for things, she would tell me no. So I just basically got tired of saying no. So I was like, I got to get some money.
Yeah. So at 15, what do you do? Do you get a job, or what was your first hustles, I should say?
See, man? I tried to get a job. I applied for like 3 jobs. Like, I applied for 3 jobs. All of them turned me down. There was this one store, like a little grocery store called Fiesta back in Houston, called Fiesta Mart.
Okay.
They turned me down. I had one called Shoe Carnival. They turned me down. I can't remember the last one, but they all turned me down. So I just knew I had to go into the entrepreneur lifestyle earlier, you know, find a way to make some money early without a job.
Okay. So like, what was some of the first hustles you got into then, man?
So one of the first hustles I had was me and a couple of my buddies, we would go to like different areas, right? We would go to different areas like the rich neighborhoods in Houston. You know what I'm saying? The big houses, you know, the right zip codes. And basically what we would do, we was a basketball team. You feel me? We was a basketball team fundraising to go to Las Vegas.
Okay.
You feel me? So it wasn't no basketball team. I stopped playing basketball. Like you feel me? I just wanted the money. So we would go to, I printed up a flyer, you know what I'm saying? Cooked it up, edited it up, and we was just going door to door. Hey, how you doing? We in blah, 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 blah. We looking for a donation to get to Las Vegas. Could you help us with that? And we was going to a lot of the rich areas, so we knew like a lot of them didn't keep cash, so we would make Venmos, PayPals.
Oh, wow.
Because we knew like a lot of them don't keep cash. Even one time we had somebody send us some crypto. This was like back in 2018.
Ooh, if you would have held that today,
Man,
huh?
I wish I knew the wallet name and all that. I would have. It wasn't that much though. It was probably like $20, but God knows what
Exactly,
it probably
yeah.
is today. You feel me?
Real shit.
So yeah, that was probably some of the first hustles.
Wait, so how much money like were you guys, making per house, let's say? Was it mostly just like $20 a year, $50 a year?
Yeah, like sometimes we had one, like some houses would give us 100.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It just depended, but I was used to go like 3 people, so we always had to bust it down, but we
Yeah.
was always coming back with 100 a piece for sure.
In one day?
Yeah. For
Okay.
sure. And we
Not
was
bad
young.
for a 15-year-old,
yeah, we
right?
was young, get us some food, like, you know what I'm saying, get us a nice little $20 plate, like, that'd have that. We was, you know what I'm saying, that was it back then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what were you guys spending the money on? Was it just like necessities, or did we start getting dripped out and all that
Yeah,
too?
for sure. See, I was really big on saving money because I
Okay.
knew the way we was making it wouldn't last forever. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to just blow the money, and I knew 2 months later, 2 years later, I'm not gonna have the bread no more because we can't keep doing this. We're gonna get older.
Yeah.
We done got tattoos and shit, so we can't really just
That
keep
hustle ain't gonna
knocking
work
up
no
on
more,
doors.
right?
You feel me? So, yeah. So I was really saving the money. I did buy, shoes here and there, some clothes here and there, but yeah. But that was just one of them. That was one of the hustles. Like I was selling shoes. I used to flip shoes on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. I used to be a
Oh,
big
really?
sneakerhead back in the day.
Okay, like buying stuff on release day, then flipping
Yeah,
it? Okay.
yeah, for sure. And I used to do a lot of trades and things of that nature, just like in the sneaker marketplace.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because there's good money in that shit, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was big on snacks too. I was going crazy on the snacks. I can't forget that. I was going crazy on the snacks, making $100 a day off the snacks. So,
How was you making $100 a day on snacks?
man, so in the beginning when I first started selling snacks, I would buy like typically, you go to Sam's Club, BJ's or something like that, get the whole, you know what I'm saying, in a
Yeah,
big
get the
pack.
bulk, yeah.
Exactly. So I would start off doing that, and like the profit margins wasn't really. I was making good money for sure, but I knew I could make more profit if all the candy was free. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So if the candy was free, I knew I could make more profit. So, I took it. I took the time out and I started hitting stores, like dollar stores. I was young and reckless at that time. Like I just needed some money, so I was stealing the candy. Like I was stealing candy, putting in the
Like a
bag.
whole box of this shit?
Man,
or?
like I'm talking about I'm taking the candy, I'm dumping the bag, like this stuff you would see like on the like for sale, like just grab like 6 of them, boom, 6 of them, boom, 6 of them, boom, and I'm hitting different stores. I had like a little Hyundai Elantra I was driving. I was just hitting stores because I knew once I get back to school, I'm gonna sell all these snacks, make a good 100. Maybe go to Benny Hondas after, you know what I'm saying? Just, feel me? So.
You ever get caught doing that shit?
I got caught one time.
One time?
I did get caught, I'm not gonna lie. When I got caught, I wasn't like no crash dummy or nothing, so once I seen I got caught, all right, my bad, I apologize, put the candy back, just went to the
so
next
they
store.
didn't press charges, nothing like that?
Nah, I was super young, I don't think they just seen, you was stealing, like, hey, bro, you can't do that here.
Okay.
Bro was super cool, he let me go, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was your mom like aware of what you was doing? Kind of, like you said, you're saving this money, so
Nah, yeah, for sure.
you're buying new shit.
Yeah, for
she
sure.
know you ain't got a job.
Exactly,
Is she
exactly.
questioning you, like what's going
Man.
on here?
Man, she was questioning me a lot. I used to tell her, cause she used to be at work when I was doing all of this. So I would tell her like, I was playing basketball at the park, betting for money.
Okay.
She knew it. She knew I was lying, but she didn't want to just go deep into it because I was just saying the same answer every time. Like, I'm playing basketball for money. I'm playing basketball for money.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I told her eventually as I got older, like a year or two older, like what I was really doing. Just blew her mind. She was just.
I was gonna say, what was her reaction when you tell her that then? Was she like pissed off at you, or?
Cause I was much older, so like, she was just like, it just blew her mind a little bit. She was like, man, I didn't know you. She scolded me a little bit, cause Nigerian household, parents strict. We want you to be responsible. You can't be doing things like that. So she scolded me a little bit, but it wasn't nothing too crazy.
Okay. And how much money were you able to save up, during this time?
Man, like at 15, I had like 10,000 to my name.
Man, that's
it was
hella
like
good
10,
right there.
10 to 12,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 to 12,000. I had bought a car with that, so.
Oh shit.
The car was like 7K, so I had went back to like 3K, but shit, I still had a car, so.
That's not bad for
lit.
what, 15, 16-year-old, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a license at the time too. My mom, I bought the car with no license. My mom said, in order for you to drive this car, you have to get your license.
Yeah.
I was driving her, we had a 2001 Toyota Echo. No AC, just.
Oh, in Texas?
Yes, man. Summer was crazy.
I could imagine.
Man, summer was crazy, but we made it work. We was going crazy in the Echo. Like, we had some good memories in the Echo. Made a lot of money in the Echo. For sure.
Yeah. So you end up finishing school. Do you go to college, or what's your next step at that point?
So, I graduated during COVID time, like when COVID was popping, coming around. So I barely graduated because I was so deep into selling snacks at school. I used to skip class just to sell snacks. Like, I was skipping class to sell snacks.
Like just setting up in the cafeteria or somewhere, or?
Nah, I would just walk around because like it would be a whole bunch of people like going to the restroom or they skipping also, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'll go to the gym, like the gym would be lit. I was cool with the coaches, so I just walk in the gym with my bag, just asking randoms, y'all trying to buy some snacks. But I did end up graduating. I graduated from Bel Air High School.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I graduated from Bel Air High School, and then I went to college for I went to community college. For first semester, the first semester of community college, I was trying to be a physical therapist assistant.
Okay.
Because it didn't fit the doctor. It wasn't a doctor, but it was still in the medical field. So I was just trying to make moms happy. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really for me. I had my little sister doing my work for me the whole time.
For real?
Yeah, I was hitting the gym. Every day I was hitting the gym. I was just hitting the gym while my sister do the work for me. I pay her a little bit of money, and she was just. But it had stopped when she went to school. So she told me, like, I can't be doing your work no more because I'm finna go to college. It's finna be too much workload. Yeah. I understood that, so I just dropped out.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So what do you do at that point after you drop out of school then?
Man, once I drop out, I was just really big on, like, self-improvement, personal development. So I was just hitting the gym a lot and doing a lot of studying about credit. Because I seen how money worked. I watched this dude on YouTube named Graham Stephan.
Okay.
So Graham Stephan, he was like a millionaire just giving out advice, like, the things you be doing when you turn 18. I was 17 at the time, so the things you should have a Roth IRA, a brokerage account, build up get a secured card, have a savings account, things of this nature. So I was just taking what bro was saying super serious because he was a millionaire. Like, why wouldn't you take him serious? So I was just doing that, and at the time, my homeboy put me on the DoorDashing. Okay. So I was still 17, so I couldn't legally DoorDash. So I had asked my mom, "Hey, mom, can I'm trying to DoorDash, like I'm trying to get some money."
You just had her sign up and you did the deliveries?
Yeah, so I was going crazy on that. So I was going crazy with the DoorDash while studying the credit game. So I was just going DoorDash, gym, DoorDash, credit. Gym, DoorDash, credit, just repeatedly.
Yeah, so how are you able to build up your credit at 17, 18 years old?
Man, so what I first did, I used to beg my mom to be an authorized user on her credit card.
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to beg my mom to be authorized. She was very hesitant at first because she didn't really trust me because like, I didn't even say this earlier, but as a kid, like I was doing stupid stuff. Like I would find her credit cards, go buy me some shoes, some New Balances. And so I remember it was some nice brown 574 New Balances. Bought some New Balances. And so she didn't really trust me, but I was telling her like, Mom, I'm more mature now. I was younger back then. So she had added me on her credit card and it had boosted my score up to like 720 or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it still wasn't nothing because my profile was still too thin, so I couldn't really do too much. But it was a good building, like good foundation to build off of. So so I was just watching crazy videos like YouTube. I was going YouTube University the whole summer, like the whole time, like while everybody going to school, I'm just studying the credit game every day. Just how can I do this? How can I get this? You know what I'm saying? Just studying the game and like I learned a lot. Like a lot.
And how do we go up from 720? Did you just start like opening up your own cards at that time, or?
Yeah, I had opened up some secured cards. I opened up a Discover It.
Okay.
And a Capital One secured card, and that was like where I started off originally.
Break down a secured card. What's the difference between that?
Okay, so a secured card is basically a card you put your own money onto. So it's kind of like it holds it as a deposit or like a security deposit. So if you default on it, they just take the money off the card. But you're still gonna report to the credit bureaus. It's like you defaulted on this card.
So that's a good game for everyone, watching this.
Like if y'all watching this, y'all should all get a secure card. If you have no credit established, y'all should all get a secure card for sure. And put the most money, if you got money, if you're working with money, put the most money you can because everything is comparable credit. So if a bank see you got a $10,000 credit card, they likely to give you a $7,000, $8,000 credit card just because they see you can handle the 10, but it was your money originally.
Yeah. And what did you start off with, like putting in there? It was like just like 1,000 at a time?
See, I started off with 500 at first.
Okay.
Then I had juiced it up to 2,500.
How long did it take you to go from 500 to 2,500 then?
Cause I was DoorDashing a lot, so I just took the money from DoorDash and then I just put it on the card. So,
Okay, so not that long then, huh?
Yeah, no, a few months, a few months, cause I knew cause you know when you get a secure card, they give you the money back after a few months.
Okay.
Yeah, so they gave me the money back. So I was like, bro, so if I give them 2.5K, they gonna give me a 2.5K credit limit. So I'm like kind of just, oh yeah, let me just do this right now. I'm kind of investing my money into this credit card. I know I'm gonna get my money back at the end plus the credit.
Yeah.
So it was just like a win-win in my eyes.
And was there much discipline not to go ahead and splurge that whole 2,500 then?
I would say I was very disciplined because I was always good with money. So I knew like not to go crazy on it because I didn't have the money to pay it back. I did have the money, but it was like I didn't want to spend unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? So I was only buying gas for DoorDash without, you know what I'm saying, the gas, food, and paying that back. That's all I was doing with the security cards. And then I started getting into trade lines, just adding different type of trade lines. So that's basically more authorized users on my account. My mom had good credit back in the day, so she just had all these cards. I just kept begging her, Mom, can you please put me on this card? Can you please put me on this card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned learning this shit on YouTube, which is like something I always say is like, why doesn't school, high school, teach about credit? Like, why don't they teach financial literacy in high school, man?
That's a great question. I don't know at all, but I don't know. Because the stuff they teach in school really is not really used in the real world.
I would say like 95, 99% is just useless.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. But, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why they do it. They should, though, for sure. Yeah. But I feel like you should take it, you know what I'm saying, the initiative to learn on yourself if they're not teaching it, because it could take you really far.
Absolutely. And now, were you trying to share this game with your friends and your family at the time?
Most definitely. I definitely put the bros on it. The people that took, you know what I'm saying, they took their advice. They turned up with it for sure. Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah. It was crazy, yeah.
Why do you feel like credit's so important, man?
It's just to having the ability to have access to tons of money when you need it. So if this could be for emergency, investment, or just to have it just to, if you probably fucking it off doing some stupid shit with it, at least you know what I'm saying, it's not your money, you know what I'm saying? But it's ways you could work around that to where you could leverage it the right way to make it work for you. But I would just say access to the capital and being able to leverage. Yeah.
And what's your thoughts on all these credit repair companies? There are people that be doing this shit, man. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm not gonna lie, I see nothing wrong with it. I fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with them. But I feel like they just be waxing, hitting people over the head for something that's just so simple. Like, it's just super simple. You just using laws and dispute letters. You know what I'm saying? There are different ways, like Metro 2 and other ways to dispute, but the basic way with the credit dispute, factual dispute is just super simple. So I don't got a problem with it. I salute everybody in the credit industry. I don't got no problem with anybody. I fuck with.
But all that information is just, accessible though, right? Like if you just Google this, you can find out how to do this on your own.
Facts. That's how I learned how to fix my own credit.
Okay.
Yeah, cause
so what happened to your credit? Like it dropped at one point, or?
Yeah, cause see, when I had turned up with the credit, I started so I got real deep into business credit. Okay. So I had stacked up like 6 figures in business credit. I remember the first time I got approved for $30,000 from a credit union. I got approved for $30,000 from a credit union. I was like, bro. So I'm doing DoorDash at the time. I'm like, bro, let me do something that could just make me some passive income. I thought it was gonna be passive, but it was really active because I'm really in here cleaning the sheets for the next guest and washing and doing all this. So I didn't make it like very passive, but it was still working for me. But it was a situation where I had got some Airbnb, so I was on the hunt for Airbnbs, right? Mm-hmm. And I was going to all these locations, but they kept turning me down. This was back in like 2020, 2021, like before. Airbnb been lit, but like it wasn't as much as people doing it now. But 2020, 21, like people was like, they was not messing. We don't do corporate leasing. We're not doing none of that. So I was just kind of discouraged. So I was like, man, you know what? Let me go to these apartments. I was DoorDash, because I used to DoorDash and I used to see these nice ass apartments. I'm like, damn, these some nice ass apartments. So I would go over there and I'll just ask them, but I wouldn't tell them I'm doing Airbnb. So I'll just be like, hey, I'm trying to get this apartment, blah, blah, blah. They'll give me the tour, boom, boom, boom. And I'll apply for it and I'll get approved because I got great credit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and then you were putting this shit on the Airbnb?
nah, yeah, for sure. I was going crazy on Airbnb. Like, I love Airbnb. Like, that's what really got me to, that shit made me a lot of money. I'm not going to lie. It made me some good money at that age. So I was putting it on Airbnb, and I used to travel a lot off the credit points because I was real big on points and miles.
Okay.
So I was traveling a lot. So I would boom, I go out of town, make sure the unit ready for the guests, boom, and I'll just be out of town. If they got any questions, need to get in the gate, anything like that, I'll just, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it was this one occasion I had flew to Africa. And in my directions, I specifically tell them, do not go to the leasing office. Cause you know what I'm saying?
You can't sublease, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm telling them, do not go to the leasing office. And this is a guest I had before. So bro was like, okay, I'm not gonna go to the leasing office. He had ordered a package. So previously when he stayed with me, I had got the package with him because I was in town, but this time I was in Africa, so I couldn't really, and bro needed the package urgently, I guess. So he had went up there and said, hey, I'm in this Airbnb, an apartment, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to pick up
your
this
whole
package.
spot, huh?
Exactly. So I'm like, so they like, Airbnb? We don't do Airbnb. They was like, no, I'm in an Airbnb, like this is the apartment number, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, what, bro? So they hit me up, they like, you gotta move, like you have 30 days to get out the apartment.
Yeah, they're basically evicting you at
Exactly,
this point.
they evicted me. So I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like I'm here like just thinking like, damn, they evicted me, like. So I followed the, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't on no weird shit, so I moved out of there with the time frame they gave me, and it ended up hitting my credit report as a collection. So I was like, damn, like I got a collection on my credit report. Like I was just kind of stumbled a little bit, but I knew like I wasn't worried because I knew anything that can report to your credit report can get removed from your credit report. So I started. I had locked in. I was doing a lot of research, how to remove collections, how to remove, like, you know what I'm saying, just studying the credit repair side of things, because I was already like super knowledgeable on the building side. So I knew how to build, I knew how to, you know what I'm saying, liquidate cards, I knew how to travel for free off the cards. So I knew that side of the game, but I didn't really know the repair aspect of it, except for removing hard inquiries, you know what I'm saying, it was super simple. So I had did my research and I started sending out dispute letters. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give them the game on how I was really, you know what I'm saying, how I was really doing it right now, but I was disputing them and they came off and my credit shot back up. So I was like, oh shit. So I was like, damn, like, so this is how you remove stuff off your credit report. So boom, it came off. So I was like, bro, I can make some money off of this. So I started charging, hey, if you got collections, inquiries, you know, anything, late payments on your credit report, give me $750, I'll remove everything off.
No shit.
So boom, they was coming like crazy. Like, that was coming crazy. That was a good time. I made like $5K in 1 week just off of sweeping people's credit report.
Damn.
So, yeah.
You mentioned business credit. How do people get business credit?
Business credit, well, you need an established business. You know what I'm saying? That's all you really need, a good credit score, an established business, and you gotta meet all the criteria when it comes to building out the business. So business name gotta be on point, real business address, business phone number, you know what I'm saying? So as long as you have everything in order and your credit is a solid credit score with a good profile, not just a score, not just like a thin 720, you might have a 720, get denied if somebody got a 770, get approved for, you know what I'm saying, more money than you did, you know what I'm saying? So that's all you really need, all the basics and have a good credit score.
Yeah. So let's talk about from zero to hero, man.
Zero to hero blueprint.
What is this? How'd you come up with this?
Zero to
Break
hero
this all
blueprint.
down for us.
Zero to hero blueprint. So the zero to hero blueprint is like it's a blueprint. So it's me giving out the game, everything I learned over the years of the credit game, how to travel for free, how to get access to 6 figures in funding, how to fix credit, and some money more like little hacks and like tricks in there. So I had read this book called The 12 Universal Laws of Success by Herbert Harris. And it was basically saying like, in order to be successful, you have to find a purpose. So I was just like thinking like, damn, what's my purpose? What can I do that could help people and also help me? So I was like, okay, I'm really knowledgeable in this skill, so why not sell it? You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I was charging people, like I wouldn't say hitting people over the head because it was worth the money, but I was charging people like $1,000 to $1,500. You know, if you ain't have $1,000, I could still work with you because all money is good money. So, I was just charging them to teach them the game on like a one-on-one mentor. So I was doing that, but it got kind of like annoying because like everybody just asking me questions all at one time, and I gotta walk you through this, and then I gotta walk the next person through this, and it was just taking too much of my time. So I was like, you know what, let me record everything. So I had invested in dumb camera equipment, lights and things like that. So I was like, let me record the game. I'm gonna just break down the game step by step. I just broke down the game, gave them text on how to do everything I did to get to where I'm at. And it's basically a blueprint showing you how to turn up and get access to crazy amounts of money and how to keep getting access to money. Because once your credit score is solidified, this is like a unlimited money glitch in a way. Like you can keep going to the banks, keep going to the credit unions. Like they gonna keep fucking with you as long as your score decent. Yeah, so. And
how's the feedback been for the program then, for the blueprint?
It's been cool. When I first dropped it, I had like 10 people sign up, and it's priced at $197 right now. So, you know, it wasn't unfathomable amount of money, but it was like, okay, like if I made this amount of money, I know I can make this amount of money off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm helping people too at the same time, so it was like a great feeling.
Yeah. How does that make you feel when people hit you up and talk about like how this shit even change their life, man?
Nah, yeah, for sure. It's just a great feeling, man. It's a good feeling, like, and this is the type of energy I like. I like to surround myself with people who want to win, people who want to get to the next level. So me just being able to build a community of people that's all like me, trying to learn the credit game, how to get access to money, how to get money to invest into themselves. It's just an amazing feeling. Like, I can't explain it. I can't even really explain it.
What's some of the goals you got set for the blueprint then?
Some of the goals I got set, I just want to reach like 100 members, like 100 people in the blueprint, like who have the blueprint. We got a community where we will be giving out information, you know, updates, credit unions, banks that's going right now, or like giving out the bag, or like any questions or anything like that. So I'm just trying to reach 100 members in the community.
What's your thoughts on crypto? Is that something you've been investing in?
Crypto, yeah, I got a little crypto. It's nothing too much. I got like 5 figures in crypto right now. Nothing too crazy, but I've been investing in crypto since I was like 2018, but that was just all some other stuff I was trying to dibble and dabble into where I got into crypto. But like investment wise, like I really got into it like 2020. Yeah, 2020, that's when I really got into it. I was just like, let me just have something to have it. Like, so, yeah.
Right now, do you feel like it's a long-term hold?
Yeah, for sure, most definitely. I keep buying too. Like, I'll throw 100, 200 every week, you know what I'm saying, just to see what it'll do. Like, I'm just throwing money in there just to see what it'll do. But I also invest in the stocks as well, S&P 500 index fund. So just to be on the safe side for the long term.
Yeah, that's like one of the safest plays, they say.
Yeah, for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely a long-term play.
Yeah, long-term play for sure.
So talk about traveling the world, man. What's some of the places you've been to so far?
Man, some of the places I've been to, probably the best place I've been to was Greece. Santorini, Greece.
Oh shit. Yeah. Is that like an island out there in Greece?
Yeah. It's an island down there. Beautiful place, beautiful people. Scenery is amazing. Like when I went down there when I was like 19, turning 20.
Oh shit.
So I was pretty young. So I'm like, damn. Like I'm just looking at this shit. Like damn. It's like other things. Like the world looks different other than America. Like in America, you can't see no shit like this. So I was like, damn. It just opened my mind up to go see more of the world. Like. Damn, like I just wonder how else everything, you know what I'm saying, how everything else looks. You know what I'm saying? So it was a beautiful feeling, you know, went out there with my girl at the time. So, you know, I had a great birthday, had a great time.
I could imagine, yeah.
Nah, for sure, great time.
Any places, any countries you haven't been to that you really want to get to one day?
Yeah, I'm finna be going to Tokyo, Japan in October. So we're gonna see what Tokyo hitting for. I also been to Dubai also too. Yeah, Dubai was cool. It's a very safe country. You know, good vibes, great energy there. So, been there. Been to Bahamas. Been to like all over the U.S. too. Like, and this is all for free too, by the way.
What do you mean for free? How are we getting this for free then?
So I was using points and miles to be able to travel to all of these places. So, there's this thing called manufacturer spending. So manufactured spending is basically the act of fake spending money. So like when you get a credit card, for example, when you get a credit card, you may get a Chase credit card, right? The credit card may say spend $7,000 or $8,000 in the first 3 months and get 150 points.
Yeah.
So I figured out how to spend the money, but in reality, I'm not spending no money and still getting the points.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I just went OD with that. So I was going I'm not gonna lie to you. I was going crazy with that. So I accumulated like thousands in free travel, like
Oh shit.
off the manufactured spending. So
Wait, is this in the blueprint?
yeah, it's all in the blueprint. Yeah,
So, yeah, I don't want you to give away too much game,
Nah,
but
yeah,
if
for
this
sure.
is in the blueprint, people should know that.
Nah, for sure, I'm breaking down all the game, like everything you need to know, like to get to that level, like
Oh shit.
all the game, every step-by-step video with text, everything. But yeah, manufactured spending, like it'll turn you up. There's many ways to manufacture spend too, so all of that is in the blueprint if y'all want to learn how to do that.
Okay. Is there any other businesses that you own right now?
I currently have a funding company, so
Okay.
yeah, so I basically help people with good credit get funded for their business. So that's something I do on the side. I don't really broadcast it too much on my main, but on the background, I got a lot of marketing, a lot of ads running in the background. Period Mindset Consulting.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I see you're starting to turn up on social media too, man. Like
Yeah,
kind of
man,
giving out the game.
Yeah,
See,
for sure.
I think you were in the double R or some shit,
Nah, yeah,
man.
for sure. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to build my page back up. I had my last page got deleted.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I had took a break from the gram for like a year. I was just studying like the credit game because I learned all different types of credit, like asset-based lending and account receivable lending, like different. I was just studying the game, so I was like, let me take a break from Instagram real quick because I was very active on Instagram, like me traveling because I was young, so I never experienced nothing like this before. So I'm just showing the whole world, like, bro, look at this shit, like this shit crazy, like credit, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to rebrand myself because a 19, 20-year-old posting $100,000, $200,000 in credit cards, they gonna automatically think, what is this kid doing? Are you a scammer? Like, what are you doing? So I had to rebrand myself just to show people like I'm serious, like this is not a scam, this is no scam, like the average person can do this, like this is the best way to get access to money without risking your freedom, your life, or none of that. So
Real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because unfortunately we see a lot of time young people, that's the first thing they do is they turn to the streets.
Nah,
Like,
facts.
let me go ahead and hustle up this pack or some shit to
Facts.
get some money.
Facts.
Not knowing that there's another way to do this shit legit
exactly.
too, man.
Exactly. I hate seeing like people my age, especially from my community, my city, crashing out over $60,000, $70,000 when you could have got $60,000, $70,000 from the bank.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just different ways to it, and I'm just trying to show people there's different ways to it.
Yeah. And what's the website you got set up for the blueprint for people to, go ahead and purchase that?
Well, you can go on my Instagram at Either Real Consultant, and it's in my bio right there.
Okay.
We got it through Thinkific, so partnered up with Thinkific to show the blueprint.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's some short-term, what's some long-term goals you got set for yourself, man?
Long-term goals, and this could be like anything. Like
Absolutely, yeah.
Anything. Long-term, short-term. I'm real big into watches.
Okay.
Yeah, so
What's your favorite piece right now, then?
Probably the 50th anniversary date, the rose gold with the green
shit.
face.
Huh.
Green face. I'm into trading watches too, so
For real?
yeah, so I like to trade watches, and this is like something I don't tell people because like it's just like some personal, you know what I'm saying? I'm real big into watches like Omegas, Panaras, things like not just Rolex or like.
And these are like assets too. Like these
Nah,
hold
facts.
value too,
Facts.
and actually kind of increase in
Exactly.
value
So
too.
it depends on the piece, but I like to look at it like I'm parking my money into this watch. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it may not go up, but I know it's not going down to where I could lose money. The only way I could go up is up, you know what I'm saying, by flipping it. So, yeah.
Yeah, because most of these watches, they only make so many each year.
Facts.
So it's not like it's being overproduced, or like the demand
Exactly.
for these is like out of this world, man.
Facts.
And the vintage Rolexes, I'm sure you know, like them
facts,
shit's
for sure.
expensive as hell, man.
Yeah, man, I
That's
can't-
if you could even find them available
Nah,
too.
facts. You got to lock in with some real jewelers, some real watch enthusiasts to really be able to have fun in that market.
Nah, real shit, man. Yeah. Anything else you're working on that you want to talk about right now?
I'm just doing promo for the blueprint right now, man. I'm
Okay.
just trying to get the blueprint out to people because, this is like my first time ever doing something like this, just putting myself out to the world, like just because this is a dream of mine. I've been having this dream since I was door dashing. Like I know I'm gonna be a consultant, just teaching people the game, and you know what I'm saying. So now it's 2024 and I'm actually doing it. So I'm just trying to focus on that, grow that.
Yeah. Nah, congrats on everything that you've been able to,
Appreciate you. Appreciate you,
definitely, man. One more time, go ahead and plug your social media so everyone know where to follow you at. Too,
Oh yeah, you guys can follow me at E The Real Consultant. That's E The Real Consultant. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
Just on Instagram, you on TikTok yet?
I am on TikTok. You can search me up on TikTok, E The Real Consultant.
Okay.
E The Real Consultant, same tag.
TikTok
Yes,
crazy, man.
Nah,
People
facts. I'm finna
should
go
be going
crazy on there,
viral
too.
on there. Yeah.
I'm finna go crazy on there too, for sure.
Yeah, man. You got any shout outs you'd like to give before you wrap it up here?
I want to give a big shout out to God. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for giving me the confidence and being able to come on camera like this. I want to thank my mom, my sister, and the whole GTTM family, man. Love y'all boys, man. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. That was good, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
It's $1 million phone, know we really get it in. We just met on last week, tryna throw us what we